everybody, Ala Esther Levy here, and today on Recognize Your Level of Crazy and Manage It with EQ, we're going to talk about accepting life for all its crap and keeping it real. So, and I'm changing my eyes here from camera to not, so anyway, forgive me for that. Life can be very complicated at times, and, we may want life to be a certain way, and we will complain about it to anyone who's listening, right? And it's challenging. It's challenging. Sometimes you just, you want the stress to stop. You want the madness and the inconveniences to be over. And so I'm with you. I'm dealing with some things in my life today that have been going on for quite a while. It's been about 3 years, and it's a very challenging situation. It's complicated, and I wish that it was not that complicated, but it is. So what are you going to do? And so there are days that I say to myself, well, it's all good, and I try to put on, a positive face, and I try to be, loving and kind, and how do I say this, a positive person, like pop culture says, be positive, be grateful for the situation and all that. But the truth of the matter is that when the shit hits the fan and it gets really complicated, we don't want to be positive. We don't want the situation anymore. We just want it to end. We want it to end, and we just are sick and tired of it, and we hate it. And we just want to move on already. We just want life to transition. We want life to just go on to the next thing so that we can have our convenience back, or we want to move on to the next stage of our life, what we think is our life, right? What we think is the next stage of our life and what that's supposed to look like. So the point of the video then today is to say, look, let's be real about it. You don't like it. Accept it. You don't like it. And that's it. Keep it real. Don't try to put on a happy face. Don't try to be positive. Don't try to pretend that you are okay about it if you're not. Yes, if you're trying to be positive, of course, because the power is in the POP, as Tom always says. Tom is my partner, as many of you know who follow me. Tom is my everything. And he came up with a concept called POP, persistence, persistence, optimism, and positive. And so you have to have POP in order to get through life with a lot of different things. So yes, you can keep working on that. But when you feel just sick and tired of it, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, just say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And just accept it, have total acceptance of it, and just be okay with that. And I promise you that there's a freedom in that. There's a freedom in just being real. Don't hurt anyone when you're doing it. Don't blame anyone, because it's not about blaming. It's just about accepting that the reality right now is the reality right now. And you'll get through it. And like everything in life, everything is temporary. And then you'll get to the next stage of whatever life's going to bring us. Because at the end of the day, we know this is a spiritual channel. We are always going to be guided to the next lesson. We are not really here to just have a good time. We're here to go through struggles. We're here to go through different lessons in life. And so that's going to happen. So the faster we can accept that, the easier things get for us. All right? So again, stick with that POP. Stay focused on what your goal is. Use the tools of EQ, whatever life has to bring you. The EQ tools are always whatever life has to offer us. Like I just came out of a really great class, a yoga class, and that's what I needed to calm down and start all over. So do what you have to do to find that peace in your heart, okay? So all the best, guys. Gotta go. And remember, when you know and understand yourself, the world will know and understand you too. And what's the best that can happen? So take care. Big kiss.